Alright, all you out of this world or out of this galaxy stunners out there, welcome back to Under the Radar. And now it's time for us to check out which sort of crazy stunt that got Maestro with a I can't believe it's not butter look on his face and had me push this part of the show to the front page for us to go into another weird edition of the Weird World of Stunts. And the first stunt that we have up, and the stunt that Maestro said was the reason why he wanted this to take the top billing for Under the Radar for this week, comes from the stunner Vince Vance with his stunt, Head-On Collision. And in this said stunt, which features Vince here, who I think is the brother of Victor and Lance Vance from Grand Theft Auto Vice City, decided to take an easy way to avoid the Los Santos traffic by going through the Los Santos River and the little drainage area that's down there, but unfortunately would run into a little bit of resistance in the form of a giant earth mover car hitting him on head on and blowing his car up instantly. But the story doesn't end there, folks, because when the car blew up, he rolled out of the car alive, then decided to shoot his car up that got blown up, saying, "Hey man, why in the world you didn't survive like I did?" Only for the earth mover that was following him from behind like a T-1000 in the Terminator 2 and just run him over. And then after he got ran over, he got right back up on his feet and decided to call, I guess, Morse Mutual Insurance. What? And he lived through all this. Doctors, can you explain this? No? Is he hurt? No? Well, instead of being Vince, I do believe this guy has to be Eric Draven from The Crow, because that's the only reason he's able to survive all this. Good reason to make this the first part of the show, Maestro, and to continue on with the weird stunts, we go into the next stunt, which comes from the stunner, I Am Kim Bong, nice name by the way, with their said stunt, launching all objects in the GTA 5 vehicle. And the vehicle he's talking about, I do believe is a Zatorno or a T20, and this vehicle, I got a feeling, is being driven by the kid from Akira, because while he was driving forward, all the cars that was on the road that was in a bumper-to-bumper traffic just flew into the river off the side of the highway road of Route 68. I mean, anything that was in his path just flew out of the way with explosions, honking, and something that reminded me a little bit of Independence Day, especially when it reached the tunnels. Because certain people tried to get out of the car to avoid this madness, only for them to get pushed along, blown up, and set on fire, and still flying through the air while screaming at the same time. And that went on for about a good 40 seconds before the whole video shut off. And apparently, according to the doctors, it was how many people? 32. 32 people with third-degree burns currently in the Los Santos hospital as we speak, which I do believe is a new record for ouch. Oh man, I hate to be the doctor to apply all that burn ointment for the next 12 hours for all those burn victims. And you said it was 32, right? Well, we're about to get 2 more added to the list because the next stunt that we have up comes from the stunner Timmy G90 with his said stunt, Fire Battle. Now, when you see this title, folks, you automatically know somebody's gonna get burned, so I'm just gonna skip the whole third-degree burn part and just get to the good stuff. Because while Mike and Nick here were battling on the beach, just trying to beat the living crap out of each other, next thing you know, the special referee known as Amy decided to walk up on this makeshift battle, which one of the opponents have actually knocked themselves into the campfire, and the one who is still standing not on fire wins. But unfortunately, after Mike decided to curb stomp Nick into the fire for a little bit of reassurance, he set himself on fire, and both of them screaming like eagles would just fall down to the ground in a heap, both on fire. For Amy to just say no contest, and for all the people who were on the beach that night, which was just about 10, to boo it. They wanted to see a confirmed winner, but both of them got burned. Why does that sound so familiar? Well, either way, 34 people got burned this week, so moving on from the burn victims unit, the next stunt that we have up comes from the stuntress, Pt.169, with her stunt, Bum. Now, I don't know why in the world they decided to call this stunt Bum, but I got a feeling it has something to do with her on the Oppressor Mark II bike, trying to do a wall ride going upward in a makeshift moonsault, only for the bike to reject the whole stunt altogether and for her to land upside down near a street post lamp on her bum. And to make matters worse, when she hit the ground, I'm pretty sure a little piece of her head hit the street post lamp as well, all while the bike was crushing her at the same time. And according to the doctors, yeah, she suffered a concussion from this. Grade 2. I thought it was a grade 3 because I heard the pole make that loud dinging sound, but no, only grade 2. Well, hopefully she's alright, and at least she didn't get burned. I mean, metaphorically she got burned by her bike, but physically, she should be alright. She'll walk it off. And the last but not least stunt that we have up for this week comes from the stunner, Untime Lower, with his said stunt, Leap of Faith. And in this stunt, a guy who I think must know Tricky Rick, which I think his name was Lance? A lot of character names from Vice City this week. Either way, this guy tried to do the same stunt that Tricky Rick failed 2 years ago, the Loop of Doom on the top of Mount Chiliad, only for his bike to stop midway through, go upside down off the ramp, and fall about a good, 400 or 500 feet out of the air onto the ground, landing on both wheels like a glove, after doing a 360 all the way down to the lumberyard, which is incredible, but at the same time, I highly doubt that this could happen, but hey, I'm gonna have to call Ripley's on this one because even the doctors say that it's possible with the shocks he had on his bike. What shocks do you have on a bike to survive a 500-foot fall with no broken bones or a coccyx or even getting cherry bombed like if you were on a seesaw? Oh, Atomic Tire's new shocks. Yeah, folks, Atomic Tire's new shocks. If you're feeling shocked and amazed by the stunts that you do and no other bike can do and can get you through, always go with Atomic Tire shocks. Now in blue. Yeah, and besides that advertisement that I just had to read, folks, if you guys want to go ahead and check out any other cool and crazy stunts of people trying to get themselves maimed for unnecessary fame, you can head on over to the socialclub.rockstargames page, only known as socialclub.rockstargames.com, and head on over to that video page to check out which one of these people are really possessed by some form of demon to pull off these daredevil-like stunts. See what I did there, Maestro? See, daredevil, possessed. Well, anyway, folks, with that said, we might as well head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with another thrilling edition of the GTA Online Top 5 Tracks of the Week, as Under the Radar continues right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.